What's going on, gamers? Welcome back to the Good Game Media Podcast. I'm joined with my co-host, Bryson, aka Bryson Jedi 44.
What's going on, gamers?
Um, I don't think there's really a lot, going on other than the GTA 6 reveals on Netflix.
I forgot about that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah,
Oh,
that
that's
was
awesome.
kind of a strange, but you know what? I mean, people... I understand the exclusivity thing being, especially it being Netflix for like a paid thing. I think that's what people are seeming to forget, because I see a lot of people talk about, oh, Game Informer, Game Informer. You just had to subscribe for Game Informer. I don't think you had to pay for Game Informer. At least I don't remember paying for Game Informer.
No,
Back when
there was definitely like a
back
Game
then.
Informer membership.
Was there?
Yeah.
No.
To get like the game, like the magazines.
Yeah, I thought you just had to subscribe.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
didn't think you had to,
I'm
like,
pretty
pay.
sure there's like a membership to it.
No way.
Or at least last time I checked, maybe when because they went out of, or they stopped doing it, and then they brought it back not so long ago. And I think when they brought it back, they made it to where you had to subscribe to it. Because I remember being hyped about it. I was like, oh, that's sick, because I never got any Game Informers.
Oh. Oh, if you had a GameStop membership, it could get packaged in. There was a program where I think they got packaged in from what it looks like.
I was just at GameStop literally like 2 days ago. I bought fucking Undead Nightmares, and it came with the poster and shit. But they had Game Informer magazines there, like just like next to the checkout. I was like, that's so cool. We're back. We're back.
But I don't know. I don't really. I see it as a. I understand why they've tried to do put a trailer out before, and it immediately got hacked on YouTube. I think they purely do not care.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to defend. Maybe they're also trying to make an extra buck too.
That's kind of
it's probably a combination of they want to keep it, they want to release it without it getting like breached, because YouTube as a free site allows people to just do whatever the hell they want. So they're watching these bigger companies like, oh, I want to be the first person to like break the news that this is what happens, because like notoriety. But then there's like Netflix is a completely different side where it's like you're paying for it.
Yeah. It's not like anyone can
like
just
a
upload
paywall.
whatever they want on there. It's specifically just like their thing.
Mm-hmm. And they've even said like 6 hours later it's going up. I guarantee you that's because they're uploading the footage in that 6 hours.
Yeah. The only thing that I didn't read too much into it, because like I don't know, I just didn't care enough, I guess. But it was something like when you go to watch it or something, when it like gets released or whatever, it's like you have like a 20-minute wait time, and then you can watch it, or some shit like that.
Oh. Yeah, I think I saw that. I think I saw that too. It's like the first minute is introduction, like logos and stuff, and then 15 minute timer, and then 5 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah, that's what it was. My only issue with them putting it on Netflix and this being like the only thing that we've seen is didn't they like say that all summer they were going to be constantly like doing promotional stuff for GTA 6, and this is the only thing they've done?
I think there was. I don't think I heard that. All I heard is that they were going to start ramping up.
Yeah, I don't think one fucking trailer on Netflix is ramping up. But, you know, whatever.
If they do the God of War Le Fay thing where it's 20 minutes of unedited,
it's Leve,
like unedited, just raw. What?
It's Leve, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's like
I thought it was Le Fay.
I thought it was Leve. Because
it's
like fucking what?
I know it's Norse,
like
I guarantee
or some shit.
Okay, Leve. Then sorry. I guess. So if God of War Leve, where it's just 20 minutes where they had like cutscene and then some gameplay, if that's what they do, I think that's gonna be pretty good, but
Yeah.
I feel like the hype for it is kind of the hype is kind of the marketing team decided that they wanted to like try and let it simmer the way it has been, but it went from like really being peak hype to it's kind of fallen off. And as things have been released over time, it's just kind of died more. The hype has died more and more and more to
Yeah.
where there are some people that just don't care.
I-
People that were hyped are no longer hyped.
They just need to release another trailer, or like, I don't know. It doesn't
Literally
even have to be gameplay.
anything.
Just release another trailer of like
Oh.
some other shit, and then because like I won't lie, like obviously I'm still hyped for the game, but like I'm not anticipating it like I was when they dropped their first trailer 17 years ago.
Oh, I know.
Like, you know, I just like it's kind of died down, and it's just, and not only did I lose like kind of hype just because we haven't gotten anything about it, but like also like all the stuff with them like doing no physical release of the game, it being like $80, like I don't know, it's just like it just seems only like not saying that everything that has come out about the game has been negative recently, but like we haven't had anything super positive, so it's just like I don't know, man, just wait for the fucking game to come out, I guess, like whatever.
From what I've heard, there was I forget who it was. There was a member, I think it was a member of the marketing team that they were communicating with him, or it might have been who's the I know Dan Hauser left. Who's the other guy?
I don't remember. I'm bad with names. You're asking the wrong fella.
Okay.
Mr. Krabs.
It was a guy who's pretty close to Dan Hauser. He was saying that they might actually the idea of a physical release might actually happen, but they're basically saying never say never. I think they're doing damage control.
Yeah.
Um,
Probably.
I think it's just damage control, and they're just saying something. I guarantee you, they're not gonna put out a physical release.
Oh, I like as much as I want a physical release of GTA 6, I think that'd be awesome. It's just like, I don't know, man. You would have to come out with a new physical format that isn't like compact disc. Like, how are you fitting?
Blu-ray disc.
Yeah, because isn't like most video games now that are physical, all it is when you put it in your console, it's not even the game is on the disc. All it does is puts the game like on your account.
License.
Yeah,
the
yeah, or it
license
gives
is
you
on
like the
disc.
license for it, so then you download
Yeah.
it digitally anyways. So it's just like, I don't know, man. They could have at least just done that. Or
So,
like,
What
don't
I
know,
think,
man.
I think you're right, and I think you are right, but I know for a fact that some of the initial movement away from this was because of the amount of people that were complaining about like their they weren't taking care of their discs correctly. And they're like, why don't we have the ability to, like, in this day and age, why can't we just download the game from the disc onto my Xbox so then it doesn't, like, have to? And they're like, okay, that's what we'll do. And that's what it was initially with the transition. It was downloading the game onto the console off of the disc. That's why downloads used to be quicker on disc, because you could, I don't know, at least for me, because I had really garbage internet before I got fiber out here.
I feel that.
So what would happen is buying the game was perfect for me because it would download the game, and then I could be careless with how I treated it. Or like with age, sometimes, you know, things just happen, and like disc break, things happen. You could be as perfectly careful as you want, but you know, things happen.
Yeah,
but as long as you could
stop everything from happening.
So if you just if like they just downloaded the game and all they needed to really do was read one specific part of the disc, then like for the license, be perfect.
Yeah.
Which they did, but now they're starting to move more and more. I think they're moving towards now, like PlayStation was moving towards fully digital.
Yeah,
like
it was
no more.
Like when you bought GTA 6, you just got like a
like
code with it. Like it was just like an empty case.
Yeah,
of a
that's just like But I wonder how large the game is going to be file size wise, because if it's large enough that the game cannot physically fit on the disc, because Red Dead 2 was a 2-disc game. if I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
mistaken.
Here, hold. I literally have like the collector's edition in front of me. Let me grab it.
Or was that only
It
for like
is.
the?
Uh,
It is a
Wait.
two
So
disc.
I had it on PS4. I got it for like $30 on PS4, like the collector's edition. So there's
Mm-hmm.
the play disc and then there's the data disc.
Okay.
So yeah. I don't know. They
So
could,
yeah.
yeah, because it says insert data disc first, which like PlayStation never had that shit. That was like an Xbox
Mm-hmm.
thing.
So I wonder if they're like it's so big that they need like 4 discs, and if they were to do that, they'd have to manufacture so many discs
Yeah.
that it would just be like it'd be impossible.
I don't
And the
know.
other thing
I
is
do
that
think it would be interesting though, because it'd be, I mean, it would
mhm.
be a pain, but like it would also be unique. And like honestly,
Oh
that would
yeah, it
make me
would. It'd be pretty
want to
cool.
buy. Like I don't even have a way to play a physical version of GTA 6 because my fucking console doesn't even have a disc tray. But like,
Hmm.
dog, I would want to buy that just for the novelty. Like, bro, my game got 4 discs. My game got 4 discs, bro. That'd be a cool like collector's piece to just like put up next to my like other Rockstar
Hmm.
games.
On top of that, there was somebody, I think it was Game Informer, asked if like talked if there was gonna be any information in regards to GTA 6 online, and they said we will not be sharing anything for a while. That
Oh.
is not in my mind. When you say we are not sharing anything like that for a while is a very, very like scary term. At least for
Yeah.
me.
Data miners go start leaking go start leaking stuff. Go start leaking stuff. Do your
Start hacking
jobs.
them again. Start hacking them
Start
again.
hacking them. If they're not giving us anything, we'll take matters in our own hands. Don't do that because that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's a
Yeah,
breach of
no,
privacy.
yeah.
That's definitely illegal. Don't do that. But like also,
We're just
on
joking.
behalf
We're
of
just
Good
joking.
Game Media, I announce to everyone listening to this, go start hacking Rockstar Games.
No, don't.
Hack Rockstar
Don't.
Games. Fuck your millions.
Don't.
Fuck your billions.
No, it's just like, what are they possibly doing?
What are they waiting
For,
for?
like-
They're gonna like seriously. What could they possibly
Okay,
be waiting for?
Saying the term, we're not sharing any of that for a while. What? Are we not waiting a month anymore? We have to wait a year?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't-
why?
dude? I don't know.
Like,
They're
seriously.
I guarantee you it's
like,
because they're
what is
working on a Switch.
happening?
They're working on a Switch release right now. That's what's
No.
going on.
Dude, why is it always like a Switch release? Why is it always a Switch release? What are these people doing?
Money.
I understand that there's a lot of people that play on Nintendo product, like on the Switch, but come on, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
how
like,
much time and resource? You could make so much more money if you put good content into a game instead
Yeah.
of trying to put it onto a.
Do you remember the
Con-
GTA
like a
5?
portable
Do you remember
console.
the GTA 5 online trailer? In GTA 5
Oh
online,
yeah,
you can, dude.
the
I
rating talking.
remember watching that trailer 50 times on my little
Mhm.
HP laptop I had when I was like fucking 9, bro.
Yep.
It
Yep.
was so good, and I'd never been more hyped in my life to play more GTA 5. Like it was so
Mhm.
good, and it's just like I don't know. Like I said, I am still very excited for GTA 6. How could you not be? But it is so died down. Like I don't have that feeling in my stomach or like in my chest like I used to when I like first saw the GTA 6 trailer where I was like, "Oh my god, dude, I've got butterflies. I'm so excited to play this." And then now it's just like, I don't know, man. We putting this shit on Netflix. We ain't going to talk about anything ever again.
I think
Yeah,
I've
like what are
said
we
this
doing, bro?
before that Rockstar at their core is still Rockstar. They've always, and the most recent and in most recent memory, especially after this most recent DLC, the Court Center heist, they have screwed over the player base so many times. People
Yeah.
keep talking about how there are some people that keep talking about how great Rockstar is, but they don't play GTA Online religiously like some of the other
Yeah.
people. Like there's this guy Gilly Master, and then the other one is the Professional.
Oh yeah,
Those two
shut
have
up.
been carrying GTA Online since like all the people that kind of left. Like these two are grinders, like D1 grinders. I think Gilly Master has all of the tiers or whatever in the career like progress stuff,
Damn,
and he puts out guides on how to like get them done easily.
that's cool.
Or like,
Yeah.
hey, there's this bug, so this is gonna be really annoying. Or I solely suggest not going for this one if you're trying to get the Nico outfit. And like he's genuinely one of the best GTA YouTubers out right now that's still actively posting GTA Online content. I know he streams a lot on YouTube too. Anyways, but he was also talking about, he's like, yeah, I love Rockstar, but there are a lot of people that don't play the game religiously like some people like him and the professional do, that aren't realizing that Rockstar has kind of Rockstar is not the same company that they used to be. Everybody seems to talk about GTA Online and nobody remembers, or they seem to like kind of ignore what happened with Red Dead Online.
Yeah.
And how they kind of just ignored it and how they left it to die. And they still do posts like, oh, there's triple money and gold on this, but it's like that's not the same thing as support. That's not
exactly. Yeah.
That's not really supporting it.
I'm with you.
It people are ignoring the most recent online that has come out, and because they are afraid of like the speculation that Rockstar might not be one of those companies anymore that can make a game.
Yeah, they have,
or like they might be another company that's really good at making games, but they're just really fucking greedy.
I think at Rockstar's core, I think they're great game developers, and they have made some of the greatest games of all time.
They have, yes,
and I think they will continue to make great games. Like, I have no doubt in my mind that GTA 6's story mode is going to be amazing. Like, I have no doubt that it's going to be a super fun experience. But like, it's as soon as you start dipping your toes into the online mode, because like, look at GTA Online 5 years ago versus today. It's like I don't know. It's so different, and it feels I don't know how they manage this, but it feels way more greedy than it ever has been. Like, what do you mean buy a police car for $6 million? My brother in Christ, when the game came out, $6 million was like, that's like a pipe dream, dog. Like, you've never even heard of that.
You also have to think about it from the perspective of the people that are grinding. Once your game has been out for a while, what they start to do is they tailor the game's economy towards the people that have stayed around the longest, and the people that are just coming and going, they don't really care as much, because if they want, they're like, then buy a shark card or stay on our game and play it and grind it. Those are the two options that they really offer. If you're gonna come and go as you please, buy. If you don't want to, then suck it up and play our game. That's how they're viewing it, and that's not me. That is not me. That is how that game is designed at its core, because the people that have been grinding it have billions to trillions of dollars, and they will never ever run out of money in that game. They will never run out of money, no matter how many updates, until there's an update that makes them like have to spend $100 trillion.
Yeah.
Like, that is the only way that they stop, because there are people that have just... And then don't even get me started on the modded accounts that just have infinite money. Or, like, have maxed money. Like, they found the limit that the GTA cuts you off for being able to earn. and it's just, like... The way that they put those prices... It could be, yes, it is greedy, but to people that have been playing the game and have grinded, they already have the money to buy it. It doesn't matter what they set the price at.
I don't know. It just, like I said, I think Rockstar at its core is a great company. I just think that, especially as time has gone on, I feel like they're not so focused. I shouldn't say that. I feel like they're a lot more focused on money than they ever have been.
Every company is.
I mean, yeah, well, exactly. That's why gaming is in such a state of like disarray right now, is because people are so focused about making money. I remember back in the day, it was so hard for like gaming. That's why indie gaming back in the day wasn't so accessible, because it just like it took so much money to make video games, and there was not a lot of profit afterwards unless you were one of like the major AAAs. And now everyone is a fucking AAA company and can do whatever they want because there's so much money going in and out of it. Whether you've got like sponsorships or like movie TV show tie-ins or like, you know, shit like that. Like there's so many different markets branching into the video game market that now everyone is fucking greedy, and it makes the whole genre of gaming fucking just so greedy and pathetic sometimes. You just get dog shit handed to you because someone put $1 billion in this gaming company.
I have a feeling all of that's directed at Halo Studios and Microsoft.
Oh my god, bro! Don't even get, oh, dude. Microsoft, count your fucking days. I was gonna let the new CEO do her thing, which is fine. I still kind of like her. She's cool. You keep making Halo games, I'm gonna fucking kill you guys. If you can't figure it out, don't make any more dog shit. God. Oh, do you want to play Combat Evolved for the third time? No, not for $50. Why would I spend $50 on Combat Evolved that came out with 3 new levels, which are fucking ass, by the way. They're fucking terrible.
Are they?
They're so boring. It's just run through a hallway, shoot. The characters are gonna say way too many lines of dialogue. There's literally, I'm not even joking, there's a whole section where you run into like the Prophet of Truth or some shit. I don't even remember. And he does like a Marvel thing where he's like, and thanks to the mighty Ungoi, which are the grunts in the game or whatever, like he has all the alien species. He has one of every alien species standing next to him. And he goes, the mighty Ungoi and their mighty numbers. And then you have the elites who have been with us since the beginning and have high honor. And it's just like he's doing like have you ever seen the Marvel Rivals meme where it's just like, Spider-Man, you take him high, Captain America, you cover him with your shield, and Hulk smash, like just some really corny, cheesy like MCU shit. That is what they did. He was introducing them. He's like the Jackal, the backbone of the Covenant. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. This dialogue is horrible. If you do not know what to do with Halo, don't do anything with Halo. They have ruined the fucking franchise. Master Chief needs to either stop existing, and I love Master Chief. I love him. His story ended after 3. I mean, I'd say 4 latest. 4 should have been the last game if they really wanted to make that fucking game. But no, let's keep expanding Master Chief's story. What more is there to do? And if they don't know what to do with the story, let's go back and revise the old one. Let's make it super handholdy. Let's take away all the fun exploring and imagination out of Halo Combat Evolved, and let's put 500 markers on your on your HUD to tell you exactly what to do. Because fuck you, you don't know how to play your video game. $50 for a game that came out in 2001. It just has Unreal Engine graphics now. Do not spend your $50 on Combat Evolved or Campaign Evolved. What a stupid fucking name, by the way. Sorry, I've been holding this shit in for weeks. Campaign Evolved is such a stupid fucking name. They should have called the Combat Evolved Anniversary to Johnson Talks a Lot. Like, I don't know, man. And don't spend 50.
Johnson talks a lot.
And I love Johnson, but he talks way too fucking much. His one-liners don't hit as much when everything he says is 7 paragraphs long. Sorry. Okay, do not spend your $50 on Campaign Evolved. Buy the Master Chief Collection. You can play every Halo game except for 5 and Infinite for the same price as paying for a game that came out in 2001. Like, I just don't fucking support them anymore. I'm glad that this game exists. As much as I hate it, I'm glad it exists. I wish it wasn't $50. I'm glad I didn't pay for it. I'm paying for Game Pass, which, say what you want about that, I'm shilling Xbox. But, like, I don't... It's nice that people can play it, and people who haven't played Campaign Evolved or Combat Evolved can get into it, and people who are new to Halo can be like, oh, I can play this because it's newer and not from 2001. But like, it was so unnecessary, and it's such a it's a money launder scheme. They're money laundering with Halo now. And that is just another example of companies being fucking greedy. This game did not need to be made. It did not need to exist. It was just another way for them to fucking get a bunch of streamers to stream their game and be like, "Oh, look at this shit. Look at this crazy shit that happened 25 years ago, lad. I've been doing this shit since I was born." And now people are acting like it's crazy because all these fucking streamers are playing it because there's money circulating. These fucking streamers are getting sponsored to play this shit game so that this shit company can keep making money. God, and now GTA 6 is on Netflix, bro. I'm gonna be able to play that shit on my phone. I'm so mad at AAA gaming right now, bro. I'm sorry. I try not to be angry about this stuff because I love gaming.
You get it out.
But like, dude, I've been holding in the fucking Halo shit for so long. I love Halo, and people are like, "Oh, Halo." No one hates Halo more than Halo fans because the games have been shit since 2016, bro, or 2015. Whenever the fuck Halo 4 came out, I think it was 2014 actually. I don't know. I like Halo 4 too. That's like I think that's an underrated game. But like they've been shit. They have been terrible. All of my hate is coming out of love for a series that used to be so high and mighty. And play Halo Infinite's campaign and tell me that's a fun game. Like, or tell me it's a good game. It's fun because the gameplay is fun, but the game itself is fucking horrid, bro. I can't. These companies.
That's a good transition to what I've been playing recently. I've recently gotten hooked on Palworld. 53 hours in the last 2 weeks.
I saw you've been playing, but I didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah, no, I just looked at it now. You've played for 53 hours.
That's nuts,
Hold on, let me go to let me just see what it actually. Yeah, 53 hours the last 2 weeks. So they just had their 1.0, which is like their full release. They've been in pre-release, the early access on Steam and on Xbox for like what 3-5 years.
Yeah, it's been in early access for a minute now.
But
I have never played the game, so
they had a collaboration with Ultrakill, the developers of Ultrakill.
Yeah, shit, I heard about that.
And they had one with Terraria.
I also saw that. Yeah,
are very good collaborations. The Terraria one is done very well, and I'm not there yet because I'm just getting closer to endgame. But there is a Moonlord and there is a Master Moonlord, which is like from actual Terraria, which is really cool. The raid bosses are really cool because it's like 15-man, like imagine like 15-man Pokemon battles where you can like swap people out that die. You can swap them out and bring in new healthy ones mid-fight.
That's cool.
And there's just so much content to like get into. Like I'm on the same world that I started on.
Damn,
and I'm not even I'm not max level yet. I'm getting closer to reaching the world tree, which is like where the true end game kind of begins. And then once I get that, I have all the raid bosses to do, and I have to do all of the hard mode raid bosses. On top of building an actual base, because I've been kind of living in an encampment, and I've just been like everything is just comes back to putting the pals through like the worst torture known to man.
Slave labor,
essentially. And then like you'll see like the cutest like pal, and you're like, oh my god, I want them. And you're like, you have to you realize in order to like really capture them, you either have to get an upgraded ball or upgrade your capturing, or you have to like actually hurt them.
Just beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, and I don't like it because some of them are like really cute, and like I just want to capture them because they're cute, and they start beating the fuck out of them with a lightsaber.
Wow, that's funny.
Oh yeah, and then there's an upgrade that gives your like there's like a fire monkey, and he gets an M16.
Oh,
as an upgrade.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I've seen that.
Yeah, it's Pokemon with guns.
Yeah, I know really very little about Palworld. I was I'm not gonna lie, I was a hater of the game when it came out. I had zero interest in it. Not even because like of anything specific. I just didn't care.
I had interest, but I was like, I don't really. I'm like, I'll just I'll just kind of wait, and then it's kind of just been festering, and then the 1.0 release, I'm like, all right, the official game is out. I'm coming to play, and I am just so happy with it.
That's awesome.
It is so much fun. Um, as of right now, I'm getting into more like min-maxy things, but they feel essential, at least to me. Where right now I'm mass breeding one of the higher end it's like a fire dragon, and I'm mass breeding them so I can what's called compressing, where you essentially just take all of the lower level ones and then you put them into one guy.
Okay.
And it increases the stars on them or whatever.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's also like megas, or like they're like the like boss equivalent, where it's like the large version of them that you can get
Yeah,
too.
okay.
And then on top of that, there's passives on them that you can get. So breeding them, you also want to make sure you're getting the kind of the like the passives that you want to.
That's sick. It actually kind of like interests me. That actually kind of makes me want to play the game. It's on Game.
And
Is
then
it? It's
there's
on
like a
Game Pass.
I'm not sure. I bought it. I think it was on sale. It's like $20.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me look right now. It's $30 right now. Not on sale.
Hmm.
But yeah. There's like it's got the same. It's like a combination. You'll see the biggest influence is Pokemon, but then it also has mixes in of Breath of the Wild and like other games that have like tech trees. Mainly in my version, whenever I see that, I think of Ark.
Yeah,
I see the layout
I
that
got
they
very
have.
I got very Arc vibes from it. I've
So
heard
it's like a
people
mixture
compare
of
it.
Pokemon, Ark, and you know what? It's just Pokemon Ark. Instead
Yeah.
of like dinosaurs, just think of it as Pokemon,
Yeah,
and that's Palworld.
little fuck
But
ass
it's
Japanese
done
creatures.
in my mind. It's done 100 times better than Ark. It is done 100 times
It's actually
better than Ark.
playable.
It is. Well, when you're getting into those boss fights and you have like 15 fucking 15 to 16 pals all firing like special effects beams at each other, and one of those beams is larger than the entire arena. Your game does tend to get a little laggy.
Yeah, but Arc, you spawn in and it's already laggy. You don't even have to do anything. You are already maxing out at 10 frames. Have you played that game on the Switch?
No,
Dude, I got it
That's
for
on the Switch.
I got Arc for $7 on the Switch because it was on sale. It doesn't run as bad as you think, but it doesn't run good. You can also play it on your phone, I think, too. They've made like every version of Arc on like every console. I think you can play that shit on the Sega Genesis, bro. Like
That's crazy.
they've been porting that game like crazy. But yeah.
Because when it came out on Xbox, it was the buggiest game
Oh,
I've ever played.
dude. I remember getting it on the PS4 for the first time, and I was gonna play split screen with my friend, and not only could we not see the fucking settings menu to turn down the music because the screen the brightness was so high that you couldn't read anything. So we just kind of had to guess because the game was so loud when we started it. It's so loud. The menu music is insane. And dude, it's such a rough game. Such a rough. I love Ark to death. Ark is a very fun game, but it's rough.
I think one of the best clips is the Modest Pelican clip of him where he looks at the sun.
Yeah.
It's white. It's actually so blinding.
Yeah.
Though.
That game definitely has its I don't know, man.
It's got its quirks.
It's got its quirks.
It's definitely, but it's got its character. Its
Yeah.
character. You cannot find another game that in its current state. It is just so. It is one of the funniest games that you can play. The character customizer, I argue, is better than Oblivion.
It's better
in
than
terms of being able to fuck up your characters.
100%. Dude, you can make some
That
fucking
is the
abominations,
best character.
dude.
You can make abominations. I've never seen another character creator that you can make such abominations.
My question is just like, what made them do that? like, because Ark, I feel like is a somewhat serious game. Like it has some goofy aspects to it and stuff, but I feel like the grand scheme of thing, it's a pretty like gritty
It's got its
survival
serious
game.
moments,
But like
yeah.
you can just make the most fucked up human beings if you even want to
Mhm.
call them that. Like what the hell? Like I don't know. Shout out the developer who thought that was like the greatest thing. Like just implement that type of customization in their game. No one else is doing it like that.
So yeah, Pal World. Like going back to Pal World. As of right now, I'm just kind of getting my upgrades, and they've got the progression's a little like strange because much like Breath of the Wild, they very much do not hold your hand. The only real hand you have holding you or like kind of guiding you is the level up, your PAL box level up for in terms of equipment that you need to get. And then your tech tree kind of tells you what you
Yeah,
have.
you can kind of figure it out.
They're like, oh, this is where I should be.
Which
but
you should be working towards.
the XP rate is very strange because I am level 70 almost, and most of my pals are like close to like 65. Some of them are closer to me at 70, but in the like there was a point where my pals were level 30 and I was 50. So I had to turn down the XP rate for myself to like 0.1 in order to like kind of like get some sense of progression
Yeah.
because I was not doing good. But at the same time, there was nothing. It was a single player server. There was nothing going on. I don't know why I kind of did that. I think it was mainly because I was afraid that I was going to out level where I should be, and it's gonna ruin some of the surprises later on. And I've kind of because I did that now, and then I like kind of caught up. I'm in an area right now where I feel like I'm perfectly at the spot I should be almost. Like I feel like I am at the perfect spot I should be.
That's sick. Yeah, I mean, I feel like leveling can make or break some games. Like there's definitely been some times in like specific I can't think of anything specific, but like there's definitely been times in games where I'm like way too over leveled for certain stuff. So when I do get to it, it's like, oh, this is cool, and then I'm like, I just kind of flew past this because I'm so fucking high leveled. Like this meant nothing to me.
um yeah, it's very much if you're on level, you'll have a pretty good time. Like if it's on level, you'll have a perfect time. Or like it'll be pretty quick to deal with.
Yeah.
But if you're under leveled, you could have some difficulty, but there's a difference in terms of being under leveled in a new area or under leveled in a raid boss fight. If you go in under leveled to a raid boss fight, you have no chance.
Yeah.
There is not a speck of hope. You will walk in there and like with your like pals and you're like, you know what, this could be pretty good, and you think their health pool is going to be the traditional like overworld health pools. No, they're not. They're like 1,500 times the amount. The first raid boss that I walked in at 35, most of the pals I had been running into attacking wise, they were around like maybe like 3 to 5k, and like the tower bosses are like maybe 10 to like 20. This bitch had almost 400,000 health.
That's nuts.
And when I saw that, I'm like, what the fuck did I just walk into?
Yeah, that's wild.
I got kicked in the dick so hard walking in there. I was not expecting that. Like, not at all. I was expecting to walk in there with because I had been kicking everybody's ass, and then I walk in there, and the door got slammed in my face with a fucking boot to the
I mean,
ass.
what are you supposed to do? Like, what the hell?
I was getting kicked out the door with a foot up my ass at the same time. Like, it was the fastest fucking ass kicking. But it's kind of gotten me, kind of understanding that there's levels.
There's levels to this shit.
There's levels to this shit. Like, there's like the overworld stuff. This is beneath everybody, except for like the raid bosses are where the raid bosses is like that's where you got to test your mettle. You don't get an ego by walking into like a tower boss and defeating it. No, you get an ego from killing the raid bosses.
They're the like big bads.
Because otherwise, you're gonna get that smile wiped from your face so fast.
Yeah, that sounds fun. You're like actually making me want to play that game now. Because like I said, I had zero interest in it.
I want to at least beat before I even think about starting over. I want to go through and I want to experience everything.
Yeah.
And then once I've done that, I am perfectly fine with, because this is one of those games that if you can invest as much as you want into any of the pals and they can be endgame viable, which is what I love.
Yeah, that is
because
cool. There's no like meta to it.
There is a meta, but it's like only if you're trying to. It depends on what you're trying to do. So like there is a meta, and like it's hard to describe because there very much is a meta. Like there is a most powerful like pal.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's still, if you invest, like if you really really like a pal, the way the pal looks and you like some of their abilities, you can definitely invest into that pal to the point where it can be just as like powerful enough to deal with the problem.
Okay.
But there are some pals that just have unique skills to them that you can't take off them, which in my mind makes it so like it makes them unique. Like I have it. There's one of the raid bosses that you kill, you can take for yourself and use, and she has the one her name is Bella Noir, and she has this like rotating death beam that she does, and it's like really cool. It's just in like her design, all the pals are just so well designed in my opinion too. Like you could definitely see where the inspiration comes from on some of them, and like, oh, that's almost like a direct ripoff. It's like it's not. They're close, but it's inspired. I would say the most you get is inspired. I would not say it's a clear copy. And some of those pals are like really, like they're all just really well designed, and I can see why there are people that like. I was like, oh, I can see the appeal to this pal, or I can see the appeal to this one or this one, and it just kind of goes on like that. I'd say right now my favorite pal that I don't have in like terms of like just overall design, I think the cutest one is this there's a pal named like oh jeez, the pal's name, where is it? That's not it. That's definitely not it. Oh yeah, while I was looking, there's a pal. There's literally a pal dex that you can look up.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's really.
I typed in Pal World on Google, and the first thing that comes up is Pal World breeding calculator.
Yep. No, because you can. There's a like a breeding, and that's where you can kind of get like the abundance of pals that you'll need, and that's what I'm doing right now is I'm mass breeding pals so then I can like combine them and condense them. Okay. The one I'm talking about is Amion Amion AMIONE.
This motherfucker look like a Pokemon. It literally, yeah, it's oh, what are the motherfucking names? I mean, they're not exactly, but there's a Pokemon where oh, it has like plus or minus signs on their ears. That's what it reminds me of.
There's Pal World like lore is also really dark too, because essentially these two are like they're kind of tethered together because they're both so lonely that they've like conjure, and they'll never be lonely because if one dies, it'll just be replaced.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so the thing that it reminds me of is Pulsel. Or yeah, Plusle? I don't know. One is red and has like crosses or like X's or pluses on their cheeks, and then like one is blue and has like minus
I
on their
see that.
cheeks. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I always kind of figured Pal World would have like really dark lore, but that's like it's cool that they actually like went in depth on it.
Yeah, I think there's another one. There are also two really cool like gladiatorial based ones, and one is like the heroic version that's supposed to represent that there's no corruption to them and they're still like a holy knight. But you can tell that, and it's like in the description of it, it's like, but you can tell there's an anger festering inside. And then there's another one, the dark version of it, that it says it is full of hatred and anger, but there's a glimmer of perseverance in its eye. And it's so cool because it's like they're the same pal, but one got corrupted and the others stayed true, but you can tell it's like you can tell like this one they could be like synonymous. They could be the same.
Yeah.
Or like they are the same, but it's like you could see like the transformation. One is the transformation, like one fell to the darkness inside themselves versus one that continued to like fight against it but is still struggling.
Yeah, that's
it's just such a
that is cool.
And it's just from one little comment on both of them, like just talking about it. It's just such a
dude. I think you would like Pokemon.
I think you would like the actual like where the inspiration.
I think you would like that.
I don't know. I don't know. I like the gameplay more of this.
Yeah.
Because it's like more open world traveling, exploring, dungeon diving.
Do not talk about open world in Pokemon.
Yeah, I know, because that's what got me into play like Sword and Shield, and then what was it? The is it Scarlet and Violet?
One of the
no
fucking shitty ones. I don't know. Did people like Scarlet and Violet? I don't remember. I stopped playing after Sword.
Yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, there's Scarlet and Violet, and then there's Sword and Shield, and those were my intro, and I've not heard anybody be happy about those games.
I don't have Pokemon money anymore. I don't have money to spend on these fucking games anymore. I'm just gonna hear people shit talk them on Instagram, and then I'm gonna continue on with my life. And I'm gonna keep playing Fire Red. I'm gonna nostalgia bait myself into liking Pokemon more and more every day. Nah, I love Pokemon. Open world ones are fun. They do get a lot of hate though. Fuck Nintendo. Fuck everything they ever done.
Just screw AAA gaming. We're done with AAA gaming. We're done with the 90s.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with it.
We are done with the 90s.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm glad that you found interest in Power World and have something to play. Cause I don't know, man. I got AAA has just like I don't know ruined gaming for me. So I've been going back. I'm playing Saints Row 4 right now on my fucking Xbox 360. Like that's what that's what I'm doing with my time because I can't fucking play these new shit games. I deleted Battlefield 6. I can't fucking take Battlefield anymore. I can't. They hype up new seasons like they invented the wheel for the first time. But this is shit we had in every Battlefield. It's shit we've had in Battlefield since 1982, bro.
Dude, they were hyping up what was it? The boat fights or the like marine fights. And all I can think about is the SpongeBob clip where it's like that's what we've been asking for.
Yeah.
And he's like, it seems that they're happy when I start to cook their food for them.
There's one map with water. I don't know. And the thing with that is I just heard a thing too. It was like IGN interviewed like a developer or some shit from EA, and like apparently like all EA developers have just been sent to Battlefield realm. Like they're only working on Battlefield, and that's the only thing they're focusing on. I'm like, oh no, man, they're putting all their eggs in a shitty basket, bro. Like the basket's got holes in it, man. I just
Hey man, they're working to patch it at least.
yeah, it was like
I
because it was they were talking about like Need for Speed or something. Like, oh, are we gonna get a new Need for Speed game? And they're like, our focus is Battlefield right now. It's like, okay, so you're telling me we're never getting another Need for Speed game? Not like they've been fucking good, but
please ask us only Battlefield questions.
yeah, please ask us about how we're gonna implement something that's been in the franchise since Battlefield 1942. It's just yeah, okay. I don't know. I like Battlefield. Battlefield 6 is cool, but like it's just another thing just like Campaign Evolved where it's just like they're trying to reinvent the wheel, but they don't need to. Just fucking do what you've been doing. Well, except for Halo. They need to stop doing Halo. Xbox needs to leave Halo alone for a bit and let it rest. Focus on Gears of War. The new Gears of War game, E-Day, looks really fucking good. I keep seeing the trailer for it on Instagram, and they're playing to Whom the Bell Tolls or whatever from Metallica, and I fucking love that song. And I'm like, dude, I think Gears of War is back because the last couple ones people didn't like very much, or at least weren't as hyped about as the original trio. Um, but like, I don't know, Battlefield 6 is cool, but like, I don't know, they're not doing enough to keep me coming back. And like, I don't know life of the game like everyone else, which is like, whatever you want to say about that. But like, I don't know, I get my ass kicked. My team loses by 400 tickets every fucking game. I'm always top of the leaderboard with like 4 kills, and it's just like, what are we doing? I don't know. I stopped having fun with the game. It's just I don't know. I don't know. AAA gaming has killed me. I am playing fucking Saints
Have you
Row 4
played
now.
Payday 2 ever before?
I never got into the Payday games, but like I've watched like videos and shit. Like I really like Russian Badgers videos on them. I played a little bit of Payday 2 because the game was like $1 on every like it's on sale 24/7, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I played.
They're updating the engine.
Oh.
They've it seems they've completely given up on Payday 3 and they're going back to just update Payday 2 again.
I played I don't remember. I don't think I've played the full. I'm trying to remember. It was either the beta or the full release, and I just didn't play that much of it. But I played. I put some time into Payday 3. I just didn't care. It was just whatever. It wasn't anything to write home about. It was a whatever game. And then they just didn't do anything with it after it released, and I was like, "Oh, that's so awesome."
Oh, so they with this you're talking about Payday 2 or 3?
I'm talking about 3.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say
No, Payday 2. Payday 2 has a
Payday
shit ton
3
of
was
content.
Payday 3 was definitely even the Payday YouTubers I know they were going on about how like I don't know how we're gonna do like guys just know that it's not gonna have as many heists as Payday 2. Payday 2 has been out for like a long time. So let them cook and then like they started updating the game and then they had to fix the problems with like the always online shit. And then once they got that, then they were able to work on heists. And then they saw it was one heist like every few months, and they had to pay like $20, and they're like, yeah, no, get out. They're like, get out,
Yeah.
abandon ship. They went back to Payday 2. They were still staying afloat, and then the developers working Overkill were working on Payday 3, and they're like, yeah, no, this is a money sink. We gotta go back. We just gotta go back.
We gotta go back. Yeah, because Payday, like I said, it's like I Payday 2 is a cool game. I just never got into it that much, but like I see the love, I see the community around it, and it's just like they had it so good. How did they fuck it up so much in 3? Like I don't know. It's right back to the AAA gaming, man. It's just these companies are fucking greedy and they're trying to get the most money.
They went to an engine that was kind of bland.
It was very bland.
What engine did they even go to? Was it the Unreal engine or was it?
I'm telling you, dude, Unreal is fucking like franchise killing. Unreal needs to stop being used in everything, and I'm not saying Unreal's
Unreal
bad.
Engine 4 Yeah,
I'm not
Unreal
I'm not
Engine's
saying
fine.
Unreal Engine is bad because like it's obviously good. It looks good, but like if every game is made in Unreal Engine, what makes a game unique? Like what the I don't know. They all look the fucking same at the end of the day. Like
Borderlands 4 I know is on. Borderlands is the only the game that has consistently used Unreal for every
yeah.
Borderlands release. And so like Borderlands 1 used Unreal Engine, Borderlands 2 used Unreal Engine, Borderlands 3 used Unreal Engine,
Yeah,
Borderlands 4
that was
used
before
Unreal Engine.
like every fucking company used like Unreal or like
That's why
it just
nobody
irritates me.
argues with
It just irritates me when a company had like a once again I'm going to bring up Halo. Halo is a unique looking game. Like it's a first person shooter like any other first person shooter, but it's just like it feels and plays uniquely because it's in its own engine, but now that it's on Unreal, it feels like every other fucking first person shooter and it's just like, bro, can we stop fucking conforming and making the same games? Can we be different? What happened to taking risks, people? Instead of being like, what is the least amount of shit I can put out and get the most money off of? Like I can't take it
they
anymore.
don't want to they don't want to work on engines because engines take like 5 years to develop.
Yeah.
So like, well, we'll just use an engine that's already developed because we're not putting 5 years into an engine that's not going to make us any money. And then they're like, well, if we had a live service game, it's like, all right, you had me at live service, so you're gonna make a live service game on an already shitty engine, that's already at its breaking point, and then you're going to use that engine, for the foreseeable future, and then when we feel like it, we'll tell you when you can work on a new engine. 15 years goes down the line. Can we use a new engine? No. What was that engine we used for that last game we made back in 2014 or back in 2012, 2010? Yeah, let's use that engine for our 2026 game.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
I'm talking about Bungie, by the way.
Yeah. Shut up, Bungie, man.
They're still using the Tiger engine from Reach. They're still using it.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you got me back into Destiny 2 for a little bit there, I was like, yeah, this feels like
Reach.
I was like, this feels like old Halo. Like this does not feel any different.
Dude, it's like, come on. I know you made updates to it. I know you made your updates to it, but it's still the same engine.
Yeah. I think there's a fine line
It's held together
between
by sticks and glue.
I think there's a fine line between being stuck in an old engine and using Unreal. Like there's a fine line in between there where most companies should start doing. Where it's like let's not use this old ass thing, let's take it out back and shoot it. But let's also not use Unreal because I'm sick of fucking seeing Unreal, bro. I'm glad that it's there. I'm not shitting on Unreal because I like Unreal. It looks good, but every game is using Unreal. And it's just like, bro, no game is unique looking anymore. They all look the same.
And when every game uses the same engine and the games are all the same genre, they all feel the same.
Exactly.
Because what made Halo different from Call of Duty was the engine. Because the engine fit the game design.
Exactly. I mean, there's such a different feel of Halo. Like, you even go back and play, like, Halo 4 even. Like, even, like, the 343 start. It just feels so different in Halo Campaign Evolved. Like, I don't know, man.
If you were to take the design philosophy of COD and the design philosophy of Halo and put them both on Unreal Engine 5... They would fundamentally work almost the same way.
Yeah.
Except there would be more mechanics and movement systems in Call of Duty, and there would be less in Halo.
Yeah, Halo is I mean Infinite's a little different, but Halo is just like an advanced boomer shooter is how I like to explain it.
It's just an arena shooter.
Yeah, exactly.
That's more based on tacticality and positioning.
Yeah, and learning
utility more so than movement.
Yeah, where in Call of Duty is more about being like, how overstimulated can I make a human being when I run at them? It's like
it didn't always used to be that way.
Well, I'm talking about like the new stuff, the copy and paste since Modern Warfare 2019 copy and paste gameplay.
Yep, and Modern Warfare 4 is just going back to what 2019 movement was because they started like updating the system and then they're like Modern Warfare 2 and it's like it's the same thing. Or it's like Cold War. Yep, we're using the same thing. All right, Modern Warfare 3. It's literally the same game.
Yeah.
Except we let Sledgehammer go in and tinker with what they wanted to. All right. Black Ops 6. We added Omni movement. Oh, that's cool. All right. Next game. It's Black Ops. We're doing the same thing again.
You can jump off
Except now
walls
you can
though.
double.
You can.
Yeah, you can double jump kinda.
I just.
It's like, bro, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And then they released the ports onto the PlayStation, and it's the most amount people have been engaged with Call of Duty ever.
Seriously.
When will people? It's not even the developers at this point. It's literally not even developers at this point. It is upper management not knowing. It is upper management not knowing how game development works and understanding how games work. Games are bought by players, by people who want to play the games. So if you make a game and you don't listen to the people that play the game and you only make games to make money, you make a game for nobody, which means nobody buys it.
Exactly.
Or you go the complete opposite route and make a game so casual that it's also a game for nobody because it's a game made for everybody, and a game made for everybody is a game for nobody.
Yeah.
Because there's no play. Because what makes games unique is the people that stick around to continue playing them. Once it's what's keeping this person there? The people that have stayed to play back and they're still playing Destiny 2 after it shut down. The people that are still playing Borderlands 4. The people still playing Halo Master Chief Collection, Payday 2, Cyberpunk, Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Ready or Not, Warframe, Helldivers.
Yeah, just timeless games.
Well, I wouldn't say timeless, but I'm just saying games that have, there are some people that would look at Counter-Strike as like, that's Counter-Strike as of right now is in a bad spot.
Oh yeah.
But it wasn't at one point, and the people that are sticking around are the people that remember the good days that are wishing for them to just listen to them, but they won't. Cyberpunk is just Cyberpunk. Payday 2 is just Payday 2. Halo Master Chief Collection is just Halo. Borderlands 4 is in the same spot. It's people that stuck around with Borderlands as a series or got stuck with Borderlands 2. And they saw what Borderlands 3 did and maybe they weren't too happy. But there were some people that loved Borderlands 3 and they came up to 4 and they just wish they would just listen to people. But they aren't listening.
Yeah, it's the companies too that have like these great titles, like these big names that everyone has heard of, and they're either not doing anything with them. They're either not doing anything with them or they're driving them into the ground. Like there's
Sony.
Yeah.
Sony. You know what? I don't even need to cough over it. Sony. It's just Sony.
Yeah.
Every single time. These fuckers, they're just buying up studios and then closing them down because they need money from some of these companies. Like they're buying them up in the hopes that they're going to generate revenue, and then what they're doing is they're taking that revenue and putting it into the companies like Santa Monica and Naughty Dog. Because Sony is no longer in the institution of making games. I think they're in the institution of making playable TV shows and movies. That is what they are working on. This is what the corporate idea is working towards over at Sony right now. They are working towards playable movies and games, and it's showing in the fact that they're putting up TV shows like The Last of Us. They're trying to see how that works. They're trying to understand like how audiences react to them. And I think what they're working towards is literally playable like movies or TV shows. It is so garbage that the publisher, just the AAA studio that is PlayStation, and all they have to offer after so much after players have done so much for Sony, and what does Sony do back is they start buying up other people's favorite studios killing off their favorite IPs and trying to integrate them in a way that they can help work on this new amazing, award-winning game, and it's just Last of Us again. Or it's just God of War again. And you know what? They're amazing games. They're not doing anything new.
Yeah.
They're not innovating.
No.
What? Okay. You know what God of War did? Is that they focused on storytelling.
Yeah, I mean...
And they did a good job. And there is not a single person I have heard that said that the RPG mechanics that they added in God of War 2018 were good. They are tacked on garbage.
Yeah.
It is tacked on garbage to keep you grinding the game. The difficulty is nothing to do with inputs. It has more so to do with, enemies have more health, you do less damage. So it's just becoming more garbage.
Yeah.
And then fucking Naughty Dog hasn't done anything since Last of Us 2.
Yeah, I don't.
To my knowledge.
As someone who I'm a big Sony guy. That's why I get very like active about this shit. Because the hate comes from love. And as far as I know, they have done nothing.
Well, they have that new They have that new like space related game that's coming out or whatever that they've been working on. That's they've already got a sponsorship with Porsche. Because they got Porsche on the fucking... in the one reveal that they did for the game to show that Naughty Dog isn't a studio that's just eating up money and is a money laundering scheme, is the one game they have to put out decadely.
Yeah, that's another instance of like other company or like other like markets branching into gaming is Porsche. I mean, like, they literally had Leon Kennedy driving a fucking Porsche, like, Taycan or Cayman. I forget which one.
Porsche was also for Cyberpunk 2 with Johnny
Yeah.
Silverhand.
Okay, to be fair, that was done tastefully. I think that was done tastefully. But it's just, like, I don't know. A lot of times when, like, these companies do that shit, it's just, like, then you just get, like, I don't know, man. You get a bunch of people who just want to make money, and then the end product ends up just being, like, advertisements.
Yeah. I think there are other companies that are realizing games are gaming as a medium for telling a story is sometimes better than a TV show or movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cheap. I think it's cheaper to be made.
Telltale's coming back. Telltale's coming back, so it's just like...
And you can tell because, Telltale's coming back, and already The Wolf Among Us 2, A Wolf Among Us Remastered, The Wolf Among Us being one of the greatest stories that I've never played yet.
I just started playing not too long ago because I'm hyped for it. And Wolf Among Us and the Batman one are like the only Telltale games I haven't put time into, just because I never got around to it, not because I just didn't want to. I've been playing the Wolf Among Us, dude. Holy fuck. It is a cool story. It is a very cool story, and the gameplay is, it is just quick time events at the end of the day. But it's fun. They do it so good in this game. They do it so good.
Movies. But Sony doesn't want to do what Telltale's doing. That's the thing. They want to make it a cinematic, immersive experience. Whereas, it's like that's already immersive, but it's like you're gonna win awards only on your story writing now.
Yeah.
Which is what Telltale is definitely got their pockets full of, is great depth and story writing.
Oh yeah.
And no one's gonna, but nobody cares that it's just quick time events. Nobody's gonna give a shit about that, especially if the story's good enough.
Yeah, I mean, because Sony had not Dead by Daylight. Until Dawn. They had Until Dawn, and like that game. A lot of those games. Who made those games? Is it like David Cage or some shit?
Yeah, I think it's the David Cage, because there's also the Meridian, the Quarry.
Yeah, I also think he did Heavy Rain. And it's just like those.
No, he didn't. He did Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human.
Beyond Two Souls is also really good. I mean, those are all good games, and I
don't think he did Until Dawn.
Oh man, who did Until Dawn?
Supermassive Games.
Okay.
That's who it is.
Either way,
yeah, they're the ones who did like the Quarry.
Okay,
and
that
all
makes
those
sense
things.
because the writing in Until Dawn and the Quarry and stuff like that, don't get me wrong, very good story games, very fun games. I like there's
It's like
so
the
many different
teenage-
outcomes.
It's a teenage horror.
Yeah,
like,
the writing's
movie.
the writing's a little rough.
cheesy.
Yeah, the
The
writing's is really
cheesy.
cheesy sometimes, and it can be a little rough. But like those are good games, and like I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know, man. Imagine we got a Crash Bandicoot game like that. Come on, Naughty Dog, please give us a Crash Bandicoot
do
story
not
game.
get it. No, I don't want to crash. Do not. No. Nobody wants a Crash Bandicoot story like Telltale game style.
In the comments, raise your hand if you want a
You know what?
Telltale style Crash Bandicoot game. Because
Yeah,
I'm
you know
raising
what?
my hand.
You know what? Fuck it. It'd be something that's unique. at
It'll be
least.
something
It'd
from
be something
them.
that's-
It'll be something that isn't just fucking dog shit.
All right. I think that'll we'll wrap it up there then. For...
Yeah, this is a pretty long one. Got talking about some stuff.
Just kind of talking about games in general. That's what we're
Yeah,
always here to do.
as of late, it's just been kind of disappointment for me personally. It's just been disappointment with AAA. I just there's a lot of games that have been coming out, a lot of games I haven't gotten to that I've heard good things about, but there's just a lot of games I don't want to get to just because it's AAA slop, man. You know, I just go back and play Saints Row 4 on my Xbox 360. That's all I got to do, man.
All right, guys. That'll be it from us. See you next time.
Deuces. Bye-bye.
Stay gaming.
Stay gaming.
Adios.